Hello everyone, welcome to the Smart Side. Today we'll be doing Geography Chapter 1 Resources and Development Part 3. If you haven't checked Part 1 and Part 2 yet, then please do because they are all in continuation. And today we'll be basically talking about the land resources, its degradation, conservation, and everything related to that. Now, land is a natural resource of utmost importance. It supports natural vegetation, wildlife, human life, economic activities, transport, communication systems, and whatnot. Now, the land in India has a variety of relief features, namely mountains, plateaus, plains, and islands. And when we talk about them, it is important to know that how much area do they account for. So the plains occupy 43% of the total land area, mountains 30%, and plateaus 27%. And it is very important to memorize these values because they are usually asked in one markers. Now, land is used for many purposes. One of them is forest, the second one is the land which is not available for cultivation. These are either the barren and wasteland or the land which is put to non agricultural uses like buildings, roads, factories, etc. The third one is the other uncultivated land excluding the fallow land. Now, fallow land is basically a piece of land that is normally used for farming but that is left with no crops on it for a season in order to recover its fertility. And this type of land can be used for three purposes. The first one being permanent pastures and grazing land, the second one being land under miscellaneous tree crops groves, and the third one being cultivable wasteland that is left for more than 5 agricultural years. The fourth purpose of the land being fallow land that we have already talked about, and the fifth one being net sown area. And this is the total area sown with crops once a year. Now, one important point to be noted here that the area sown more than once in an agricultural year plus net sown area is known as grass cropped area. And you can add this point if the question for net sown area comes for more than one mark. And now that we know what land is and how it's utilized, let's get to know about its use pattern in our country. Now, the use of land is determined by both physical factors as well as human factors. Physical factors could be topography, climate, or soil types, and human factors could be population density, technological capability, culture, and traditions. Now, the total geographical area of India is about 3.28 million square kilometers, although we use only 93% of this total area because the land use reporting for most of the northeast states except Assam has not been done fully. Also, some areas of Jammu and Kashmir occupied by Pakistan and China have not been surveyed. Now, the land under permanent pasture in India has also decreased. These lands are cultivated once or twice in about 2 to 3 years, and if these are included in the net sown area, then the percentage of NSA in India comes to about 54% of the total reporting area. The forest area in the country is also far lower than the desired 33% of the geographical area as it was outlined in the National Forest Policy in 1952. A part of the land is also termed as wasteland and is put to other non agricultural uses. Wasteland includes rocky, arid, and desert areas, and land put to other non agricultural uses includes settlements, roads, railways, industries, etc. And it sometimes leads to land degradation. Now, land degradation is a global challenge which leads to the loss of the productive capacity of the soils for present and future. At present, there are about 130 million hectares of degraded land in India, in which 28% is the forest degraded area, 56% is water eroded area, and the rest is saline and alkaline deposits. The causes for this could be human activities such as deforestation, overgrazing, mining, and quarrying. Let's have a look at some of its examples. Deforestation due to mining is seen in Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, and Odisha. Overgrazing is seen in Gujarat, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, and Maharashtra. Over-irrigation in Punjab, Haryana, Western Uttar Pradesh due to waterlogging, leading to increase in salinity and alkalinity in the soil. And the last one being the mineral processing like grinding of limestone for cement industry. Now the land is being degraded on such a huge extent that it is very necessary to look at its solution. The solution of land degradation could be afforestation, proper management of grazing, proper management of wastelands, control on mining activities, proper discharge and disposal of industrial effluents and waste after treatment, control on overgrazing, planting of shelter belts of plants, and stabilization of sand dunes by growing thorny bushes. And now is the time to test your knowledge and see what you have gathered. Question number 1. Plains cover dash percent area in India? A 43, B 20, C 99, or D 37? And the answer is A 43%. Question number 2. Which of the following are physical factors of land? A. Topography, B. Climate, C. Soil types, or D. All of the above? And the answer is D. All of the above. Question number 3. Which of the following is a method to check land degradation? A. Planting of shelter belts of plants, B. Afforestation, C. Proper management of wastelands, or D. Control of mining activities? And the answer is A. Planting of shelter belts. And that is it for today. All the notes used in the video will be present in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. Do like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!